Hi Libra, this is Amanda from By Luna's Light. Welcome to my channel. I will be doing a full moon reading for you today in regards to the December 29th full moon. My readings, are timeless though, so anytime that you find this will pertain to you. Now this is a collective reading, so it may not resonate with all Librans, but if that's the case, just take what resonates for you and leave the rest. And this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if for some reason it doesn't fully resonate with you, it could be that you are in one of your other placements. So check out your birth chart and check out the videos for your other placements. Perhaps you are tapping into the energies of one of those today. All right. If you haven't done so already, you can check out my Facebook page, By Luna's Light. I do all of my live readings on there. Anything for full moons, new moons, solstices, even the new year, I'll be doing one, I believe. So you can really check into that one for live readings. And I also post all my videos on there as well from YouTube. And if you haven't done so already, you can like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you resonate with my readings today. Okay, I am starting off with the energies of the Oracle of the Seven Energies, by Colette Baron Reed. And we'll dive right into your reading. Angels and guides, please tell my Librans what they need to know in regards to the full moon on December 29th. There we go. One more card, please. Okay. On the bottom of the deck is Awakening Genius. Sorry, I have a new setup here, so it's kind of something to get used to. Awakening Genius. So this could be really tapping into the mind potential, kind of going through an awakening period perhaps right now. Especially with shadow work time of year, it's also a time of awakening. So all that shadow work that you've been doing could possibly be working through a lot of stagnancy issues, and really like tapping into the potential of an awakening. So you're going to come out even stronger than ever. Awakenings are messy. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, I completely understand. Know that you're not the only ones who are going through this at this time, if that helps at all. I know sometimes that doesn't anyways, but awakenings take their toll on people like crazy. So really find things to help you ground yourself. I know it can kind of feel like a foggy time sometimes. Find something that really roots you. And if all else fails, like tap into your creative side. Sometimes that can be a really great distraction. Okay, so now I'm going to use the Romance Angel cards to clarify your romantic life. What do my Librans need to know about their romantic life for the December 29th full moon? One more card, please. And at the bottom it says, give your relationship a chance. It says, work on your partnership. Perhaps you guys are currently in a partnership right now that is being a little tested, perhaps because of all the shadow work that you both are doing. And I find especially awakenings, if you are going through one of those, they really take their toll on everything in your life. So it could be that, you know, something needs to change in your relationship, and that could be why it's really starting to stir things up for you. It doesn't mean that, you know, you're not going to come out strong. I think this is actually going to be a very beneficial change. It's just you kind of have to stir things up before you let the dust settle, right? And I feel like a lot of people right now are kind of going through trials sometimes, but know that it is for your highest good. Okay, so I'm going to use the Green Witch Tarot to clarify the oracle cards on the table here. So your first one is birds of a feather. Birds of a feather flock together is the saying, right? So this card, I really feel like there's a solid spiritual community around you right now, or perhaps you're just starting to get into this spiritual community. I know that's difficult right now with COVID, but it could also be just starting a new Zoom meditation class with like-minded people, or like a discussion group, possibly tapping into new tarot readings, or groups that really speak about this kind of stuff. You could also be meeting a lot more kindred spirits as well. So anyone or anything that comes into your life right now, I feel like is being drawn to you to support your new forward movement. So keep your eye open for that. Spirit likes to throw in synchronicities, and they love to give help where needed. So it's not too far-fetched to believe that people are entering your life to help you at this time, and vice versa. We're all teachers and we're all students, so this isn't just your journey. You are also affecting people as well, and that's a beautiful thing. We're all here to kind of help each other in this giant spiral of life. Let's see what birds of a feather mean for my Librans. Clarify birds of a feather. Okay. 3 more. Spirit's very much saying too, if while going through this crazy time, as I was saying, you know, these people are coming into your life to help you through this awakening moment. So do not feel like you can't reach out. Spirit's sending you these people for a reason. Okay, one more card. Okay. So yeah, you're going through a major transition in your life. I can already see that. So you have the Tower card here. Now the Tower card is coming up in regards to your relationship. So there's a lot of endings coming through. Perhaps there's not quite a very solid foundation. Something has kind of started to crack your foundation with this person. Perhaps you're not even speaking right now. That could be a possibility as well. Either way, you're kind of disconnected from each other. And I feel it's needed at this time. You need that time apart to really start to question where you want your life to go. And ultimately, you do need to do that separately because it is your personal journey. Now, when or if you come back together, you can decide, do you want to do this journey together and do these two paths mesh? But we're not here to hold each other back, right? So we're not here to make people change their life for us or vice versa. We're here to really do our own thing and inspire others and help each other grow. But once it becomes stagnant energy, or like we're holding others back or ourselves back, that's when this Tower moment comes forward and says, hey, it's time to shake things up a bit. We need to let this go so that, you know, new lessons and new beginnings can evolve. So for now, I believe there is kind of like a timeout of some sort. But you have the Knight of Swords coming in, very quick energy, a very, very important message coming through from someone. Now, this could be from your loved one. Maybe, you know, you've had a brief amount of time apart and all of a sudden they're like, no, I cannot lose my Libran. But, you know, they're coming through and they need to speak their truth, perhaps. That is fine as long as, you know, you guys can work this out together. Wonderful. But you also have the Page of Wands. So perhaps there's a new relationship on the horizon, with a fire sign, or this could be the new beginning of a passion. It could be passion with this person coming back into your life, or it could be a passion in a creative sense, like your personal life passion, mission, your purpose in life. It could be the beginnings of that. So perhaps you have untapped potential, they're saying here, in regards to something that really drives you forward in life, that really helps you shine. A lot of people are getting this for their readings right now, to be honest. Spirit's really calling people to step into their truth and to step into their purpose. So right now we're kind of seeing like this wave of, I feel, because we're just beginning 2021, Spirit needs like this wave of giant inspiration to come through and just kind of reset after 2020. We need happiness. We need forward movement again. No more stagnancy, no more strife, no more confusion or fear. We're coming forward with passion, dedication, courage. We're changing it up. And now, because of that, they're showing there is a delay in this new beginning. So it is coming. Be aware of that. But there is a bit of a delay, only because you need to let go of something old. Something like an old job, something that is not speaking to you anymore. Here's the 10 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So it's speaking to an ending in regards to your finances. So something that, like I said, it's bringing in some money, but it's not speaking to you anymore. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and quit your job or anything. This is simply for those who have already made that decision. It's the right decision. For those who are thinking about it, weigh out your options, obviously. But, you know, don't be afraid to take that initial step towards something new, because you do have the Ace of Pentacles here. New beginnings in finances. There is a new beginning coming through. So do not be afraid to let go of the old to make way for the new passionate one that's coming through. There's this misconception that you can't make your passion your work. Now, not everyone can, because some people tend to overdo it and turn it into work. That's when you really have to step back and have like a good talk with yourself and say, maybe this does need to just be a side thing so that it can still maintain some passion in it. But not everyone's going to turn that into it. Some people can do what they love to do day in and day out and not lose that passion. I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but like teachers, for instance, I have definitely had teachers where they are not enjoying what they're doing anymore. And because of that, it's really hard to connect with them and learn from them, because they're just kind of like this monotonous robot. But when you get that teacher who is just enthralled by what they do, their passion is contagious, and it helps you connect with the material. It helps you learn that much easier and that much faster. That is the kind of energy that they want you to take forward. They want that passionate teacher energy, so that you can go out and teach people what you are passionate about and affect the world in such a positive way. But the moment it starts to become work is when you need to take a step back. Okay, so your next card is Feeling the World. So there's a lot of hefty emotions involved right now. It feels possibly like you feel like the weight of the world on your shoulders. I really feel like your emotions are just overwhelming right now. And it could be that you're really tapping into the collective energies out there, which is a little difficult, because it's good to connect with people. It's good to feel the things, but you do need to protect yourself too, because if you take too much on, it starts showing up in very negative ways in your life. You could be over analyzing so many things, like getting anxious about things, staying up all night, overthinking, so just really find a balance there. It's great to want to help and fix the world, but you got to start with you first and then let that transpire out like a ripple effect, right? Let's see what feeling the world means for a Libra. Please clarify feeling the world. Okay, 3 more. Perfect. Okay, so this could also be in regards to a relationship, this relationship we were talking about earlier. So here's the 3 of Swords coming through. This is typically the heartbreak card. A lot has been weighing on your heart, and it could be because of a relationship. It could be because of your finances. There's a lot that could be overwhelming you right now, but this typically is a heartbreak card. So just keep that in mind. Now there's this woman that on this card, it's dark out. Someone's left a light on for her, but she seems a little reluctant to go home. There's only one swan there, I noticed too. Kind of a lonely card. So perhaps you're also feeling reluctant to go home right now. Now here is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now this is this could be a earth sign that you're dealing with, but this is a reversed energy. So normally in the upright they are stable, they are steadfast, they are continuously moving on their path with just like confidence. They're stable in themselves. It's a slower moving energy, so they're not in a hurry. They know where they're going and they're going to get there. But it's in the reverse. So there's a lot of confusion, I feel like, right now surrounding your stability, surrounding who makes you feel stable, who is helping to support you, who is perhaps someone's not coming through it the way you needed them to. And because of that, it's showing someone possibly in the past walked away, or you did. This could be reversal energy, so for either or. Yes, very much someone walked away in the past, either from this union or from something else. I feel like they want to return though, or you do. I feel like they still want to give this a shot. And it's a little confusing because, you know, you do have a stable foundation with this person. I know I did say there is like an instability there, but it's kind of like the lesser of two evils. Like you stay with the one that you know, right? You already know what's there. So you're not getting thrown off by the uncertainty. That's fear of moving forward just because you're too secure in your insecurities, so to speak. It's just being too comfortable with where you are, even if you don't like where you are. And a lot of people stay in relationships simply because of that, because they feel like they already know the situation. So it's just easier to stay that way. Now, here's the 5 of Swords. So there could have been a lot of conflict in the past. A lot of miscommunication, fighting. Yeah, but it's over. It's in the reverse. It's in the past. So perhaps they're saying move forward, but they're also showing me that here's the Devil card. So in traditional tarot, this is the Devil card. It's very much about addictions, very much about codependency. And that very well could be pertaining to this whole situation. There could be codependency here, which is really hard for the heart because you love this person and you care so deeply about them. You want to see them prosper, but perhaps they have codependency issues on you where they're not coming into this relationship for the right reasons. They're in this relationship because they're afraid of being alone, or they're in this relationship because they don't know how to move forward on their own or without you. You know, they're relying on you for financial reasons or emotional reasons. And this could be vice versa. Perhaps you are afraid of walking away because you are codependent on them. They bring you some sort of happiness and you don't want to lose that, and yet you're still missing something. So be aware that all of these feelings do need to get addressed by this Tower card. This Tower card is coming in to stir up all of these heavy emotions. Okay, so now you have two more. A merry motive. Now this card always, it always speaks differently to me every time I see it, and it's quite funny. But a merry motive, when I see it this way, it's very much like hanging up wishes, or like you're finally like creating a vision board of what you would like. You're putting up these wishes like you're ready to manifest them. But you also have the into me I see. So when you break that down, or when you put that together more, it's intimacy. So into me I see, when you do the inner work, that is the most purest form of intimacy you can do. And it really shows, it really is talking about being raw and vulnerable and taking that time to fully invest healing in yourself. Perhaps you really need to be real with yourself and say, hey, I deserve new possibilities. I deserve all of these wishes fulfilled. I deserve this magic back in my life. And the next step is to dive in deep into yourself. Let's clarify into me I see for my Librans. Whoa, that's too many. Okay, 3 more, please. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is 4 of a themes. Sorry, gotta get used to this. So that's very much taking a rest, taking time out, exactly what I was just saying here, going within, blocking out the rest of the world and doing the work, just relaxing, doing self-care. So your first one is the Lord of Shadows. This is the Death card. Now, the Death card isn't just death. It is rebirth as well. There needs to be an ending of some sort before you can start your new path. And I really feel like that's why the Into Me I See card came with the merry motive, because you really need to do that internal work before you can move forward towards your dreams. So it's showing me the Death card. Yes, an ending needs to happen before something new can come. But then you have the 9 of Chalices, the 9 of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card. You need to let go of the old to make way for the new. Just more clarification from Spirit. Now you have the 4 of Wands in reverse. So this was very much someone coming through in the past with a proposal, perhaps. Perhaps you rejected a proposal because of this very moving forward thing. You couldn't commit. It could be passing up on a proposal of a job that just doesn't align with you anymore. But either way, they're showing that you are at the end of hardships. So here's the 10 of Themes, 10 of Swords. Now, this is a very difficult situation, difficult decision to leave, difficult and heartbreaking, a lot of conflict, heavy emotions involved. It's not going to be easy, or it hasn't been easy. But you have the Eight of Athame in reverse next. Sorry. Which means you are now making a decision. You're taking control of your life and you're forging forward. In the reverse, this means you have control again. You are completely connected. You are no longer a victim. You are the person taking control of your life. Now I feel like you really had to cut someone out here. Maybe an air sign. This is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Perhaps you had to cut them out completely of your life to make way for new beginnings. Here's the Page of Swords. New beginnings, new communication with someone. And you know what? Here is wisdom and divine spirit, divine intuition. You have intuition and wisdom behind you as you start your new path. And if that's alone, or, you know, with your soul tribe, or with a new partner, that is completely up to you, but you have the divine behind you on this. Now, in regards to your romance angel cards, they're saying worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So perhaps, yes, you do need to either get rid of this old, let it go for now, and work on yourself, work on your passions, move forward. It could be that, you know, they're going to do the same and possibly come back in the future. They don't want to let go. I know that for sure already. But it's for your highest good to do that right now, it sounds like. But, you know, they could come back, or it could be someone else coming back in the future. Either way, it's worth waiting for, and the right timing will be orchestrated by the divine to see that happen. Now there's healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Now this could be you or your partner who you're dealing with here. Perhaps there needs to be a lot of childhood trauma that needs to be worked through first. A lot of us bring childhood trauma baggage into relationships, into our lives, and it dictates in a very negative way sometimes how we interact with others and how we almost prevent ourselves from living life in certain ways. Now, these two came out together, so regardless of if this is your past person or someone new coming in, it says true love, and it is safe for you to love. So you do have true love coming towards you. It could very well be that the true love that's coming forward is you for yourself, finding your own true love for yourself again, so that you are able to love another in return. We cannot fully commit ourselves until we ourselves are comfortable in our own skin. And it's saying open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And this is a romance of a lifetime. So that's a very good way to end this, with a lot of hope on the horizon, as long as you are willing to do the work. All right, Libra, that's it for your full moon reading. Please check in next week for your January 2021 reading I will be doing for all the signs. Also check out my Facebook page by Luna's Light, because I will be doing a live reading for the new year and for the full moon coming up. And if any of this resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe to this channel, please. I would greatly appreciate it. And leave any comments, questions, or concerns in the comment box below this video, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, Libra, I will see you guys later.